Kate Heidinger is one of the organizers, and she joins us from the brigade headquarters in Buffalo. Kate, good to see you. Thanks for doing this. So the Shovel Brigade, the Shovel Brigade Mob. It's a pretty catchy name there. Tell us about what moved you to pull this group together.
Sure. A volunteer of ours, her name is Susan Chelawa. She was having dinner earlier this week with friends, and one of their group who lives in South Buffalo, they were talking and they were feeling guilty that their one friend was stuck while the rest of them were out having such a nice time at dinner. And so they talked and they came up with the idea to put together this shovel mob and reached out to the Old First Ward Community Center, and here we are today.
Yeah, it sounds like the best kind of mob you could have in Buffalo right now. So, Kate, how many people have actually joined the Shovel Brigade mob so far?
We had nearly 300 people sign up to help and shovel out our neighbors just south of us. And at present, we are estimating nearly 400 homes were able to be cleared out by our efforts today.
Oh, that's incredible. 300 people. What do you think makes people come out to volunteer even with such challenging weather conditions?
You know, Buffalo has a nickname as being the city of good neighbors, and it's just in our DNA. You know, people they want to help. You watch your neighbors, your friends, your family so affected by this, and they're stuck and they want to help. And for Buffalo, we expect our neighbors kind of to do that for each other. But we had help come in as far away as Pittsburgh and as far away as Albany, both of which are about 4-hour drives into Buffalo. And these are folks that don't necessarily have friends or family here. They were just moved by the situation. And I think that's what this was just all about.
Yeah, people literally are stuck, Kate. I'm glad you just put it that way. But let me understand this here. I understand that several parts of Buffalo are still under a travel ban. So how are volunteers actually getting to those affected areas?
Sure. We worked along with the city of Buffalo, and we did honor all travel bans. And so what we did is that we had our volunteers deploy en masse by carpool or by van, and would drive and park at the Communication Workers of America, their union headquarters, which was about as close as we could get our volunteers. And from there, they would park and then walk into the affected areas. Some volunteers were walking in as much as a half a mile into the affected areas to shovel out and to get to the people that needed our help.
Wow, so this certainly takes some dedication, Kate. So what are you hearing back from those volunteers who are already on location shoveling the snow and meeting with people? What are they saying?
The volunteers had a fantastic time. They were really happy to be able to take their energy and enthusiasm and put it towards such a useful manner and help clear out their neighbors. So they were very happy and excited to be able to do that. The stories that we're hearing back from the residents that they were able to help out has been really fantastic. We had one group of volunteers that helped. They were shoveling in one part of the neighborhood and walked past a home that looked abandoned. And so they just walked right past it and went to the next home. And as they were working with that neighbor, the homeowner had mentioned that the home was occupied, and so they went back. And as they knocked on the door, the gentleman who answered had mentioned that he had just had bypass surgery in October and was not able to touch his home. And so they were able to get this man the help that he needed to clear out in the face of a trying couple of months for him.
Wow, what an incredible gift. I can't imagine how he felt to have people show up just to help him. So, Kate, I got to run, but I want to ask you quickly, how long, we know that there's rain and possibly flooding coming. How long do you expect that your volunteers will keep shoveling snow?
You know, we as a group we are disbanding as an organized front around 2 o'clock. However, I do know that there are individual citizens that are going out and continuing on. They are just so moved by this. So as private citizens, they're going on their way.